welcome to Plannercraft. There we go. Hello and welcome to Plannercraft. Hopefully you can hear us okay. And if not, pop a note in the live chat box. Or if you have any questions throughout the broadcast, put them there and we'll be sure to answer them. Ian is currently looking over the chat, so he'll be sure to put your questions. Okay, so this video is all about the launch of our new journal. Use the function key. Sorry about that, a few technical issues. There we go. Okay. Right. This video is to launch our new journal, which is the 12 journal, and the focus is the 12 days of Christmas. Now, the majority of the journal is provided to you as a digital file, and half of that is to be printed and half is to be cut. So let me take you through how you get your kit. So starting off, if I bring in a blank page, you'll get a PDF that has your sheets in ready to print. They're already ordered for you to make it into a booklet. So if I just remove the paper clip, you'll see that we've got our first page and the second page. Third and fourth, and so on and so forth. All you need to do is double side your print. I would advise that you test it out on 2 pages first, just to make sure that you are duplexing them in the right way, especially if you don't have a duplexing or double siding unit attached to your printer. Now, the benefit of having it as a digital file is that you can print it on anything you want to that is printable. So for this example, I'm using some Conqueror paper, which is a nice honey tone, but you could also use acetate, you could use vellum, translucent papers, and basically have lots of fun. The book itself has a plain outer cover, and the idea is that you can actually stick that into a cover that you make. It's designed so that you can bind it any way that you wish. You can stitch this. You could use a wire binding, you could use a plastic binding, you could stitch it by hand. The choice is yours.
Or staple it like you have.
Or staple it like I have. All you need is a long reach stapler. And because I'm going to mount this into a separate cover, I've done it so that I've stapled down into my book, which means we get a nice smooth bit inside. Now, as I mentioned, you also get lots of cut files that go with this project. Now, I've already coloured and cut out the first of our words, so let's bring it over a bit so you can see it a bit better. There you go. And I've done that with a Sakura gold pen on the scan and cut, which colours it in. On some machines you'll only be able to do an outline, but if you've got a scan and cut, you just need to do the latest update and you'll be able to do that. And then I've cut it out, and that's basically originally just plain white cardstock. So if you were to look really close, you can see we have a little white highlight to the top, so we look like we have snow landing on our Christmas traditions. You also get some bonus printable decorations, some journaling cards, as well as cut files for all your photo slots, and also some other surprises along the way. The kit will be supported by YouTube videos throughout December, and that will include creating your cover, methods of binding, as well as covering a prompt a day. So let's take you through it very quickly so you can see roughly what you can do. So I've started a page here which is all about warmth, and it's all about my obsession with hot chocolate. So I've already got a combination of a printed photo, so in other words, normal photo that you get from the drugstore or whatever.
Drugstore.
Yeah, drugstore. I'm going to be all American now.
A photomatic print machine.
Oh dear. And I've also got a laser print here as well. Now, one of the things you can do with cut file that you'll probably find really useful is if you get a basic 6x4 card and cut out your slots out of it so that you can actually slide those over your normal photo to see where you want to actually crop your image. And this one I've already cut out, so I can just stick that straight in. Now each page has a little date at the bottom. It's probably really hard for you to see on there. It's really subtle. But as I know my photo is going to cover that up, I've already put a little sticker on with the date. So let's get that stuck in. Now I'm just going to use some double-sided tape just for speed. But you could use wet glue. I've also put some washi tape on different places throughout my sample. The margins between the pages is actually designed specifically to be able to put washi borders. So you can either wrap it round like I've done here, or the space between there and the photo is exactly fit for a standard washi. Okay. Now the post with all the journal material will be going live tomorrow. And that will include how you get your kit, where is it? Oh, I've lost my warmth. I know it's staring right at me. I know it was there. It's gone upside down, that's why. Ta-da. There we go. Now if you wanted to, you could just go over the actual pages with a gold pen. Just going to make this a little bit easier for me to stick it down. So I'm just using a little bit of painter's tape, which makes it a bit easier to glue. And then I'm going to need my glue pen, which is trying to bury itself under photos. You could also foil these die cuts, either using the laminator technique or through using a heat wave by Real Memory Keepers, or even adhesive foils.
Which glue pen is that?
Right, I've just used the Zig 2-way glue pen, which is a squeeze and roll pen. You do exactly what it says on the pen. And I'm just going to place this over the top of my actual outline. Having the outline there really helps with positioning these.
The blue is permanent.
Yeah, when it's blue it's permanent, when it goes clear it's semi-permanent, but you also need to be clear when you're foiling as well. could also use glitter with it as well. There we go. I'm going to bring my photo back in, and I'm just going to use that trim up there. Sounds good.
Let's trim off the wall.
Okay, now our smallest box is 7.5 by 5.2 centimetres. Now, like I said, if you've already cut out your die cut for your card at this point, you could position it, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it by eye. But yeah, by eye. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm looking at how much I'm cutting off the bottom here, as opposed to where this 7.5 inch, 7.5 inch? 7.5 centimetres even. Oh dear. Long day. Let's go for it there. And again, I'll do the same. So it's 5.2 centimetres, so I'm just going to be looking about halfway between those lines. Yep, if you can give us a thumbs up if you can hear us okay, that would be great. And finally just going to chop off the top bit at 7.5 centimetres. At this point you may want to make some small adjustments. Can you put that down for me? Thank you. I said pop it down, not... And again, I'm just going to use some double-sided tape. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, our resolution's dropped down a bit. So I do apologise if we're looking a little bit fuzzy to you at the minute.
Looks alright to me.
Okay. That takes you through roughly how each page works. And I've gone through and I've just started to add in a few bits. And I just want to introduce you to some of our other layouts, one of which is a full photo layout. So, could I just borrow the trimmer again? Thank you.
There's a reason I put it.
Just as I've already put washi in, I'm just going to take in our photo a little bit. Again, you do have the cut files for the full page sections as well. And I'm just going to put that up into that top corner, maybe. No, there. Being reminded at the moment why we don't stream on a Saturday. Now the whole point about this journal is that it doesn't have to run in a linear fashion. It doesn't even all have to be from the same year. It's all about the memory and the story. Now our full photo pages also have little journaling cards that we've done, and they have the same prompt on that's on the actual layout, as well as some text, and you can print those and then cut them, or in this case I've gone straight to the scan machine and drawn it. We do use a lot more tape than this normally. This is just done for speed. If you do have any questions about the kit and what's included, please put them in the chat box. Is YouTube having just on an off day, is it? Thank you, Mum. So although we have this section actually over here on our layout, we can work with the photo. Don't feel that you have to put it where the actual digital file has it. And again, you'd write the date in at the bottom. And so on and so forth with the rest of the album. Now to introduce you to some of the other bits and pieces. I have a big bundle of paper here, so bear with me a moment. And I've already started putting the layout together, because one of the benefits of having a digital file is that we actually can continue using the pieces after we've long since finished our journal. So for instance, I have here the little champagne glasses, which is one of the bonus cutouts. As well as a lovely Christmas cutout, which has to be one of my favourites. So let's show you how I'm going to put this page together. I've already taken the time to actually pop on some adhesive, so it makes it a little bit quicker. At least I didn't say here's one I made earlier.
Yes, that should be on your blue Peter.
Yeah. Didn't do that with this piece though. That pen is going to go in the rubbish.
Why is it not?
It keeps falling out. And the other day I used it on a live video and it decided it was going to go back into the pen rather than actually write. Yes, it was that one. I'm just going to use some red tape first, and I'm only going to bother putting some at either end because we're going to be overlapping our elements over the top. So the journal includes lots of different cut files with lots of different Christmas messages, as well as the original prompts from the journal. So you're sure to find something to fit all your different scrapbooking needs. Next I'm going to pop on a 6x4 mount. And I'm just going to put on a piece of card as a placeholder for now.
What you lost?
Double size sticky tape. I know where it is. Under there. Oh. I'm so having one of those days today. Pop on a little bit double-sided tape. Should really make that get some easy peel to be doing this. It's gonna happen.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it. I get it. Okay, I'm going to stick this off centre. And I've already die cut a couple of squares. And what I'm going to do is actually cut those in half diagonally, and I'm going to use those as photo corners. There's our first pair. There's our second. There you go. going to want some fine double-sided just to mount these. Okay, so you're going to want to check before you put your glue on which way is actually the back.
Got a wobble on the camera. That's because you're taking the...
Yeah, it's because I got the tape off the... it wobbles the camera a bit. So I've literally just stuck that down the outside, and then our photo is going to slot inside. And we're going to stick those right to the edge of our photo mount. Again, need easy lift on here. Thank you. If that still doesn't work.
Did it get better? Is it easier?
There we go. So you want it so that your photo corner just overlaps, because you don't want to be sticking your photo into the adhesive. And you're going to want to burnish it down well. The stronger your double-sided adhesive is, the better. Helping hands working well tonight. Okay, and we'll do the same on the rest of the corners. That's gone a bit wonky donkey. There we go. I do apologise if my head's in shot.
You're alright. Seems to be avoiding.
Mm-hmm. And you could just use two of them at opposite corners. Or use all four. I'll finish this off after. Okay, I've also done a photo pocket so that we can actually slide in our photos afterwards. This could be a good way of actually pre-preparing your layout before the event actually happens. So I've cut a piece of card that is slightly smaller than my mount. So if I just show you. And I have adhesive on 3 edges. I was doing so well then. I thought, yeah, I've finally got it, but no. There we go. Okay, so we have our 3 edges, and we know that our piece of card actually fits into the middle of a square. So all we have to do is line it up. So if we're doing a photo mount, the benefit of cutting it smaller, and you can see that you can just slide your photo in. So next we're going to want to adhere this to our card. So you can put a big old piece of double-sided on our opening, because we don't want to accidentally seal it up. We can then actually overlap the rest of our double-sided tape so that we go up to our orange edge rather than up to the yellow, and that will just help it adhere stronger. And the big piece at the bottom. Let's go for the bit first. 2 hours streaming, 1 hour of removing backing tape.
Yeah, I've got about half an hour so far.
Yeah, that's not too bad then. So who's excited about the journal? Certainly made my scan and cut work card this weekend, preparing everything. You may have seen the video up on Instagram. So just want to check that pocket's up towards the top, nothing worse than sticking it upside down. And I'm just going to go like that. And then I've already cut a matching square of paper, so we could either go that way up or that way. And I think for this one I'm going to go for that way. There we go. Let's go there. And we can even use one of our prompt sentiments to actually go on top of our layout. So let's go for shimmer. just going to use the same squeeze and roll pen. Okay, and you could outline that as well. That'll just make it pop a bit more. And that's one half of our layout done. So I'm going to bring in my other sheet. And again, I've already done my double-sided for this section. Up. Hang on a minute, just while we have technical difficulties.
Is it on your phone?
Oh, what's wrong with my phone? My phone is dead. Do you want to pop up the little technical difficulties one? Because I think my phone is overheated. It's also saying it's got no power. Where's this plugged into? The keyboard.
Yeah.
You've lost the keyboard again.
I can't get back to it.
There we go. Just bear with us a moment. The camera's just gone down a minute.
Update. Right, so is that charging? You get up there or what?
I have no idea. It's dead as a dodo.
I have no other way of getting it to.
Webcam. Talk about ways of doing things. Okay, care to see where that actually leaves us with angle, because it's twisting around like a bugger. If you stopped it streaming,
No.
you can still hear us, sweetie. I was going to say. Always helps.
Okay, we should be up and running again in a couple of seconds. Just letting YouTube catch up with us so we're all in the right place.
And hopefully singing from the same hymn sheet. I'm going to use different tape for that.
Okay, yeah, you're back.
Yay!
Right, let's turn off the broadcast alert.
That's good, 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 good.
There we go. Sorry for that.
That was not intentional.
No.
But in the meantime, I've carried on adding double-sided tape to everything, so hopefully it's only the peeling off you've got to put up with.
Even the pub are happy about that.
Yep. Yeah, gotta cheer. You don't have to be mad to like it, but yeah. Okay. So I've already stuck down our border, and the paper I haven't said is actually Project Life card, and I'm just going to unpeel our little border and stick that down. You're going to want the heavier line to the bottom. And hopefully get this one level. Okay. I've done a big 8x8 photo map. Just going to stick that down there. Okay. Now I've got a die cut embellishment, and this is by Tonic, and then I've just matted it onto some orange card and run that through my scan and cut to cut out the outside. And I'm just going to apply the tape. And this is going to form one of our photo corners, so our adhesive is just off the edge here. Only 6 months late. Oh dear. I'm sure they feel so much more self-conscious knowing that was just broadcast all over YouTube. Oh dear.
It is anybody's birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Sung for you
By the patrons of the Cardinals Hat. I'll do the cleaned up version. I know. That's why I did a cleaned up version. Okay. And there we go. Probably not what? Remember, we're about 30 seconds to a minute behind you, and probably more likely than a minute than 30 seconds.
Probably not that.
So, we can actually start to use our embellishment. There's also retaining our photo up here. So I'm just going to stick some adhesive on this and down here. Oh, I think I know what it is.
What?
The bit about them being embarrassed to be on YouTube.
Oh. Okay.
Probably not.
No, they'd probably be proud.
Yeah. Go on YouTube.
Your impression of a patron of the cardinal site, is it?
Yeah. You can tell how much I think of them.
Cheerful souls. Yes, what you want.
Okay. So for starters, you want to go careful that your adhesive isn't going to... What? You make me nervous when you laugh.
I'm not laughing, I'm just reading your label and having a chuckle.
My label?
Yeah, so it's stuck on the plastic bag there. Doesn't specifically say it's about the plastic bag, so it just says to avoid dangerous suffocation, keep away from babies and children.
Oh dear. Graphic designer by trade, so proofreading errors actually, to me, are quite funny.
Doesn't actually say it's about the bag, it just says it's a warning.
Okay, so I'll just use some double-sided just to quickly tap that one down, but you'd use wet glue, except for on this bit. And you can always adhere that to your photo once you've got it in there. I'm just going to use a bit of our glue pen again, just to adhere our extra bubbles. What, they dressed the Colonel's hat? It's in Friar Street. It's Worcester's, well, supposedly Worcester's oldest pub. That is open to debate.
Next to the Cantonese, is it?
Yep, next to the Cantonese.
Opposite side of the road to the NCP cafe.
Yeah, there you go. Only thing we can't give you is a postcode.
The same as ours.
No, it's not. No, we have a postcode all of our own.
It doesn't work.
That doesn't work. That nobody can find. Actually, I'm quite grateful for that. Oh, come here, you little. This one's fiddly. Now, what you could do to make your life a little easier is before you die cut these, actually run your card through a Xyron. So they're already sticky, and then you don't end up chasing it around with a glue pen. Or having it stuck to your fingernail.
Basically.
And there we go.
Not a bad picture there.
I have to say, our new webcam seems to be somewhat better than expected. It's a good job. Okay. And that's our double page spread. So again, the journaling set will be going live tomorrow, and that can be purchased through our website, which is www.plannercraft.uk. And don't forget to like the video, let YouTube know how much you've enjoyed it, even with the break in the middle. And don't forget to
28th.
subscribe to the channel to find out when we're going to be on.
20.
We are running a live craft class in Worcester on the 28th of October. And details again are on our Facebook page and on our blog. You can find us on Facebook as Plannercraft, and we're also on Instagram and Twitter. So, it's bye for now, but see you soon.